everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So as some of you guys may know that I have posted on Twitter and on Instagram the past few months, definitely a little after my last skincare video, I have been dealing with hormonal acne. Now I can say that I'm super grateful that my teen years, I really didn't have to deal with acne. I never really got it, but when I hit my 22s, it all just came crumbling downhill. Again, by no means is this like really bad cystic acne. I'm not like dealing with the worst of the worst, but I am dealing with hormonal acne, and it was very new to me and it still made me a little bit insecure. But yeah, it was rough, and it still is rough, and I'm still dealing with it. So there's no turning back. I'm only going up from here. That being said, that came with a lot of trial and error, and everything that I have been using now literally took me so long to figure out what to use, what works great for my skin. Some things broke me out, some things made me look better, but so far everything that I've been using in my everyday skin routine has been doing nothing but good for my face. So hallelujah. So I just got back from drinks with my friends, and now I am ready to take my face off and go to sleep. I'm ready to moisturize and just get my face ready for tomorrow. So let's do this thing. First things first is taking my hair and putting it out of my face. So the beautiful thing about trial and error is realizing that double cleansing works so much better than just cleansing with one cleanser. And that is something that has been newly introduced to me, never really did it, but you don't realize how much makeup you still have left on your face and how much dirt you still have left on your face when you only clean your face once. I know it's common sense, but like, listen, bear with me here. I'm learning. This is a learning process for me and for all of us watching out there. So first I start with the Morning Cleansing Balm by Nature, and it is just like a nice balm. It feels really oily, which like kind of threw me off at first because I was like, I don't want to add oils to my skin because like, it's gonna break me out more, but it hasn't broken me out. So I get a good amount on my fingers, and I just rub it all over my already dry skin. I don't wet it. I really just get in and go in there, and it pretty much does the job. Usually when I start with this balm, it pretty much gets everything off the first time around. It just works that well. So I just really appreciate that. Now that that is all off, pat my face. This is my face without any makeup, no concealer, no foundation, and by no means is it perfect, but it's also not the worst it could ever be. I have been doing this routine for the past like 2-ish months, and since then I have not gotten any like major breakouts, not even like really a pimple here and there or even a whitehead. I'm just kind of right now focusing on getting rid of what was once there and preventing from anything to come out and destroy my face again. The only time now that I ever really break out is when I am traveling, when I'm flying, because like my skin hates when I do that. The second thing I do is wash my face again, but it is with this Murad Acne Control Clarifying Cleanser. I go in and I use it with this brush, this face brush. I got it from Amazon. It's really not anything special or crazy or high tech. Use this for a minute on your face because it really needs to get in there. I read this thing basically being like, when you brush your teeth, you don't just put toothpaste and toothbrush and do that and then wipe it off. You really have to go in and brush and clean out everything. So that's what I do now. This face wash kind of like burns and tingles my face, but that's how I know it's working. It doesn't like irritate it, just kind of gives it like a good, nice tingle. And you're like, cool, that's the salicylic acid in there, just really working its way into my pores. Feels great. God really humbled me recently, and when I first started breaking out, it was only on my left side of my face. And if you follow me on Instagram or literally anywhere, you know that that's where I take my selfies on. That's my angle. So God was just like, you know what, bitch? I'm gonna give you acne right there. And then he really humbled me and put it on this side as well. I don't know if there's a technique to this brush, but if there is, let me know. I'm probably doing it wrong, but again, it's been working for me. No biggie. Another lesson I learned is to not wash your face with hot water. I know it feels good, but wash your face with warm water. It's good for your skin. Dries your skin out when you use super hot water. I don't use this every night by any means. I don't think I have the time for it, or anyone does for that matter, but I try to at least 2 to 3 times a week, and it is the Peter Thomas Roth Therapeutic Sulfur Mask Acne Treatment Mask. It feels great. It doesn't like feel like it's a heavy mask. It feels like it's doing the job, and I don't put it all over my face because, like I said, I don't really like deal with acne all over my face, but it just goes on the trouble spots, and I kind of leave it on there for about like 10-15 minutes, and yeah, let it do its job. Now, after I give myself a full beard, I wait. I sit and I wait. I scroll the internet. I watch a YouTube video or two. I play with my cats, and I let Peter Thomas Roth take full control. It's been 10 minutes. 15 actually. Honestly, it's been 20. I like to really make sure that it sinks deep within my pores. So the next thing I used was in my last skincare routine. It is just my hero product. You know, I can never wake up without putting it on my face or go to sleep without putting it on my face, and it is the Caudalie Vino Perfect Serum. This bad boy is a color corrector, and I used to heavily deal, and I still do, I'm not saying I'm recovered from it, but uneven skin tone, especially like obviously around my under eyes and around my mouth, and I want that even skin tone, ladies. And I've been using this product for going on a year and a half now, and I've gone through 3 bottles already because I legitimately use it every morning and every night, and I've actually seen results, so I trust it. I really do. I'm so lucky that I found this moisturizer that actually works on my skin, doesn't break me out, doesn't make me feel gross, literally makes me feel moisturized, and there's SPF in it, so I'm always healthy and getting away from those sun rays. And also, the more you know, the blue rays on your phone gives skin damage, so I bet you didn't know, and now you do. I now go in with my La Roche-Posay Double Repair Face Moisturizer with 30 SPF in it. I got a facial not too long ago, and you learn about your skin during these things. And what I learned is that I wasn't moisturizing enough, and I felt like I was, but I had this weird like debate in my head where I was like, I feel like if I put too much moisturizer on, my skin's gonna be oily and greasy, which causes pimples, which isn't true. I mean, it could be for some people's skin, but for my skin, I learned that I don't put enough moisturizer on, which actually I should put more, that I don't put enough moisturizer on, and that my face is trying to produce as much oils as possible, which is the reason my face would get oil, and which is why, wait for it, I get pimples. Listen to the people that know what they're doing, because I sure don't. Now the next product, I know you guys are gonna think this is sponsored or that somebody's paying me to say this, but I swear on my life, it is not sponsored. This is fully my own opinion, and this is my truth. One of my final steps into my skincare routine is going in with Cureology. When I first started dealing with my hormonal acne, I was like, okay, what can fix this problem? And everybody's like, Cureology, Cureology, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm being lied to. I don't know how truthful that is. So I went on YouTube and I typed in Cureology reviews, and most of them were paid sponsors. So I was just like, honestly, I don't know if anybody's lying just because they're getting paid for it. Like, I don't know, some people are crazy and they do brand deals just for the money and they don't actually believe in the product. So I was stressed out, but yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna use that coupon code. I'm gonna get 30% off, whatever it is. And I tried it out. It is March, and I have been using Cureology since November. And I will say the first 2 months, I would see it clear up for a day or two, and then it would go back to breaking out. And I just did not see a progression. I just felt like my skin was getting worse, but I was determined. I was like, no, like this has to work. Like everybody says it works. Why is it not working for me? So you get like your own dermatologist, you like send in pictures of your face, whatever. And then after about 2 months of it literally just not working on my skin, I was getting frustrated. So I emailed the dermatologist. I was like, this isn't working. Like, thanks, but no thanks. Like, I don't know what you put in it, but it ain't working. And she was like, heard me out, you know? She fully not was just my dermatologist, but she was my therapist in that moment in time. And she said, we're gonna fix this prescription, we're gonna up this, we're gonna take some of this out. And so now I'm on a new prescription, and it's actually working really well for my skin. So shout out to you, I forget your name, but loves it. Now, one thing that it mentions in like your list is to try to not use salicylic acid with the use of Cureology, because apparently like I guess it makes it worse, and I was really afraid of doing that and like making anything worse, because that's not what I was here to do. So I veered away from it, but I really wanted to try out the Murad acne control cleanser, and it has 1.5% of salicylic acid in it, and I was like, this might fuck my skin up, I don't know. But I tried it out, I guinea pigged it, and I was like, if I wake up with a pimple, then it's game over, like it doesn't work. Fortunately, it has been working for my skin. That is just personal. Again, all of this is very personal. This is what works for my skin. And so yeah, haven't had an issue with it. Anyways, I get a good dab of Cureology on the finger, and I only put it in areas that I get acne. I used to put it all over my face, but then I learned that really there was no purpose. I just ran out of my lotion faster, because you get a bottle and you have it for 2 months, and yeah, you get a bottle every 2 months. Only put a very thin layer on where you need it. I forgot my Caudalie facial mister, which you guys know is my absolute favorite in LA, and I'm in New York right now, so it's been really hard for me personally. It doesn't change anything with my skin, it doesn't make it any better, it just makes me feel good and glowy, so we'll be fine if we don't have it for a few days, it's okay. Now, last but not least, your girl gotta keep her lips moisturized, so glossierbomb.com, baby. I'm a big fan of the coconut flavor and the mint flavor, but sometimes I just want a subtle coconut. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. This is my clear, beautiful skin, makeup-free face. That didn't make sense. I do this routine every single morning and every night. The only thing that I don't do in the morning is put my Cureology on. That's only for night for me. Otherwise, I'm double cleansing, and I'm putting the Vino Perfect Serum on and my moisturizer. Again, to rephrase, this is not gonna work for everybody's skin, but it works for my skin, and my skin type is very dry with really random oily spots. It's confusing. Now, my skin isn't nearly as perfect as it was when I was 16 years old, but we're getting there, and that's all that matters. I will say that I definitely feel a lot more confident leaving my house without makeup, and I know it sounds like first world crybaby problems, but it definitely was a new territory for me. I just never grew up with acne, which I'm very fortunate about. So dealing with hormonal acne was just like a whole different game for me. If you like this video, make sure to like it down below, subscribe to my channel if you already aren't subscribed to my channel, and leave me a comment down below. Let's hang out in the comment section, let's chat. Hope you enjoyed, and I will leave again down below everything that I used, and hopefully it will serve some sort of purpose in your life, because it definitely served purpose in my life. Thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you later. Bye! Mwah.